Have you ever said, "I cut my hair," but what you actually meant was that you went to a barber? In English, if you say, "I cut my hair," it sounds like you took the scissors and did it yourself in front of a mirror. To speak correctly and naturally, you need to use a special structure called the causative. Today, we are going to learn how to use have and get to talk about things that other people do for us. Let's dive in. The causative is all about delegation. It's the language of getting things done by professionals. The most common formula uses the word have. The structure is have plus the object plus the past participle. For example, instead of saying I repaired my car, you should say I had my car repaired. This tells the listener that a mechanic did the work for you. You arranged the service and someone else completed the task. You can use this structure in any tense. If you are planning to go to the dentist tomorrow, you say, I am going to have my teeth cleaned. If you do it every month, you say, I have my teeth cleaned every month. Notice how the word have changes its form, but the action verb at the end, like cleaned, repaired, or cut, always stays in the third form. It is a very consistent and reliable rule once you master the pattern. Now let's talk about the word get. In many cases, get and have are the same. You can say, I got my hair cut or I had my hair cut. However, get often carries a slightly different feeling. We use get when we want to show that there was a bit of effort, persuasion, or difficulty involved in making the action happen. For example, I finally got my computer fixed. It suggests that maybe the computer was hard to fix, or it took you a long time to find the right person for the job. There is another way to use the causative when you want to mention the person who did the work. This is where have and get behave differently, so listen closely. If you use have, the structure is have plus the person plus the base verb. For example, I had the mechanic check my oil. Notice there is no to and no ing. It's just the simple base verb. It sounds very professional and direct, but if you use get with a person, you must use to. The structure is get plus the person plus to plus the verb. For example, I got the mechanic to check my oil. This version sounds a bit more like you convinced or persuaded the person to do it. Think of get as the word for motivation and have as the word for a simple arrangement or a professional service. Why is this so important? Because using the causative correctly changes how people perceive your life and your skills. If you say, I built my house, people will think you are a construction worker. But if you say, I had my house built, they understand that you are the owner who managed the project. It adds a layer of clarity to your storytelling that simple tenses just cannot provide. In a professional environment, the causative is your best friend. In meetings, you might say, we need to have this report checked by the legal team, or I will get my assistant to call you. It shows that you are a person who knows how to manage tasks and work with others. It makes your English sound organized, clear, and very high level. To wrap this up, remember the two main paths. Use have something done when the focus is on the object and the result. Use have someone do or get someone to do when the focus is on the person performing the task. Are you ready for the final challenge? Imagine your house needs a new coat of paint, and you are hiring a professional painter to do it. How would you say this using the causative? 1. I am going to paint my house. Or 2. I am going to have my house painted. Think about who is holding the brush. Write your answer in the comments below, and I will be checking to see who has mastered the art of delegation. If you found this deep dive into the causative helpful, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more masterclasses. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next lesson.